Hello, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're new here, I am Divine Light and I'm so happy you joined me today. And if there's something specific you're manifesting, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe and like button, okay? I see there is also an evil eye, and I keep seeing this evil eyes in the last couple days. We had the new moon in Scorpio, and I feel like this new moon in Scorpio is actually bringing new ideas to all the people, all of you. And I feel like here, some of you are catching those up, those inspirations. Okay, this is going to be a transformative ones because Scorpio is a disruptive energy, like the death card here and the tower, the lightning strikes. Something is striking in your life, and what's going to happen is some of you are following that inspiration and intuition, and what turns out to become is something massive, something that really lifts you up. I see a hummingbird here. Hummingbird is like a little tiny bird that can fly really fast, so it can be even something that really takes accelerate really fast and brings you your desires really fast as well. But what you need to do is just listen, be attuned to the inspiration coming from the universe and take action towards it. Another thing I see here, there's like a underwater element right there, and I see like a crab right here. There's an octopus. I see coral reef under it. So this is natural habitat. The water can symbolize the emotional, and it might be emotionally mature habitat that you're stepping into. And there's a horse right above it. There may be even two horses. Two horses we see in the chariot, which indicates leaving the old town behind and moving towards a new, bright future. And I feel like here that kind of reminds me of the Tower of Babylon, the story of the Tower of the Babylon. And if you ever look into that, it was actually a glorious city, the Babylon. It was like a trade center, but towards the end of it, the taxes were really high, and it was getting invaded all the time, and everybody actually like got sick of it, and like wealthy, they started leaving it. And I feel that Chariot is leaving that Tower of Babylon, that the city of Babylon at the end of the day. And I feel here maybe you have been someplace for a while and it was good when it lasted, but now it's not serving you and it's bringing you down. There's a better environment waiting for you. Maybe it's a smaller pond. It's not a massive city, but it's a smaller pond. However, everything is like working very organically connected to each other. Everybody has this kind of like organic connection with each other here, which is the best thing, because I feel this energy is actually representative of the things flowing into your life in a very organic way. That's what the water symbolizes. And another thing here, when you get into that space, this is actually, it's not when. The getting into that space is aligning with your true authentic self, that when you're in flow, you're going to get into it and flow inside of it very calmly. And like you might be thinking, like, you're an earth sign, what are you doing in the water? On the bottom of the ocean, there's earth. Okay, we touch the earth. At the end of the day, when you get to the bottom, you can touch the earth. So I feel here you are the foundation. You're going to become the foundation of this system. This can be a family environment, a chosen family, a community. This can be a new job environment. Maybe you're going to start a new school, or it can be moving from one place, like leaving the city of Babylon, basically moving to a new city. It can be something like that. And even if you're feeling like I am the new one, I feel like with the earth energy, you're going to be the oldest one. Not in the sense of age, but I feel like in the sense of stability here, okay? You can see how bright the sun is shining over you. So everything is going to be smooth from then on. Even if you're like very insistent at finding something to stay somewhere, that energy might be also pushing you out, because there is a growth opportunity and maybe a better system waiting for you. There are pathways opening outside your comfort zone. I see one clear pathway, a very light clear pathway. There are actually two chunks of money. This can be two shooting stars, wish fulfillments on top of it. That is very clear. There's a second one here. This can be like a small vacation going and coming back, but something in the thoughts now. And this one is going to have a breakthrough for you, because we have a gateway here. So this can be something that you keep delaying, but when you get there, it can have like an inspiration, an awakening for you. Another thing I see here is there's a person here, a female figure. She has a cup. under her. This can be a Queen of Cups, someone maybe who has that loving and nurturing energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is representative of cups, but doesn't have to be that. We can embody those energies. And I see like a Christmas tree here, maybe for Christmas time or end of the year time. I don't want to specify it as like that. It can be holidays time that you're going to go somewhere to see someone who is very gentle and loving. This can be someone, a male figure with feminine energy, or this can be straight up like a motherly woman that is taking care of you, waiting for you with tears of joy. Like they're going to be really happy when you arrive, okay? In the meantime, I told you, like, until you get to that second path and go to that family environment, everything is good. When you get there, I see someone here, their head is on fire. This can be a fire sign because we see a letter A behind them, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with an A. So this person is lighting up a fire for no reason. In their mind, they have an idea, and maybe they're causing like that to light up and create an argument. Okay, I see like people are gathering around the fire. This can be in the positive sense that we can think of. Maybe somebody's lighting up a campfire and people are gathering around it to make some s'mores. It can be the thing. Overall though, there's some movement happening here, and I feel like this movement is going to have some inspiration for you. There's a ship waiting. The ship can be waiting, an opportunity waiting for you to just get on it. And I see number 7 here. Maybe it requires you to collect some knowledge before you jump on this ship. And this person might be, this is not really connected to the person's idea in their hot head, probably. I mean, like they're not in the sense of like an angry hot head. I mean, like they're spicy. No, that's not the word. They're fiery thoughts, okay? So yeah, overall, I see a narwhal here too. Narwhal kind of reminds me of a unicorn. So this can be a moment of like a unicorn, unique event also happening, disconnected from the Aries, the connection, the campfire energy, okay? I see there's also another pathway opening towards the end of this timeline. And I want to say 7. I know 7, this is not monthly, this is not yearly, this is for this timeline, but I feel like 7 weeks maybe this is actually showing up. There's like a shooting star, a new good news coming in. There's an older lady here. She's disconnected from another person right there. I mean, I felt like a grandmother or like an older that you look up to, but she's maybe coming towards you, or somebody's like, there's a masculine figure. He's trying to fry something on a pan, and that's why maybe she's actually cutting them off. There's some energy here. This can be your wisdom, your wise knowing. Maybe it's going to dawn on you to let someone go. It can be in the romantic sense, or maybe someone that you're working together with is not really going to help you anymore, okay? Let's dive into your soul stone. Now we have the crescent moon here. Crescent moon can symbolize governmental success or legal success. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I don't know if I said that because my mind keeps rushing today. Your desire is coming really fast, guys. And there's even bringing a tears of joy with a second desire here. Another thing I see, there's a T. This kind of looks like a dress and then a tree that dropped their branches. There's a baby under it. The baby is feeding with a bottle. I see letter E. E can be in the name of this child. The thing overall here is maybe in your house there is baby coming in, a new beginning. Baby can be in the literal sense, or it can be a new beginning coming in. And this will cause an old tree to be ripped off their roots, okay? Old tree is dead tree because you can see it's the leaves dropped already. No branches left. There are 2 branches. They just left themselves down as well. So something, a structure that wasn't really serving you anymore. This can even be like an old machine, okay? Old washing machine that doesn't work anymore. The more you fix it, the more it gets broken, costs you too much. There's a replacement happening here, okay? The baby can be the replacement of that. Let's dive into your tarot now. Let's see what's happening on that part of your story. The moon, okay, I want to look at the moon, but I'm going to pick intentionally. Moon symbolizes there's a crescent moon right here. There's an accomplishment in the future, but you don't see how this is going to come. And that can be really frustrating because sometimes we want something and we want to see even a sign or a signal that it is coming our way. But when you don't see anything, it just kills the hope a little bit. But the lovers are coming forth, and I feel like this is an affirmation telling you what you want also desires you. What you desire desires you. This can be a love, this can be a job, whatever it is that you desire. This can be interpreted in two ways. This is lovers energy, also have healing energy. So this might require you to first self-heal in order to receive the blessing. Because sometimes what happens is, if we are the same, we don't usually see the new thing that coming into our life. But when you're healed, or when you actually change your state of being, you're going to be able to experience this love fully. And the love of life, the love that God loves you kind of energy as well. That's why I feel in the lovers. So this can be a soulmate. That's why I feel it's not really limited to romance. It can be a soulmate, a good friend. It can be a boss that you're going to match up. That is also like if someone you get along with them, that's a soulmate energy. If you're aligning and growing each other gently, that's a soulmate energy. Twin flame, as far as I know, is only romantic, and they reflect who you are exactly. That's why there's a lot of tension in between. However, that is also for us to grow, okay? But the lovers have the soulmate energy. What's happening there is, when this comes forth, Eight of Swords is symbolizing here you're out of the cage. Whatever is limiting you, maybe mentally or physically, you're going to first become aware that you are inside of a cage. Something was limiting you. And then you're going to set yourself free from that limitation, which is looking perfect here to me. And like you're an angel ready to fly. Queen of Pentacles represents your stability, with this bunnies here multiplying really fast with the little baby bunnies here. Indicates that the seeds that you plant are going to grow really fast. So if you have any desire, anything that you wanted to grow, start contemplating about that, okay? Because the lover's energy is the inspiration probably coming, freeing you, and then you using your resources very carefully to craft this thing, bring it into life. And it's working perfectly, I feel here. We had a Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, this is the feminine part of it. I don't know if there's a feminine energy here, and you can see that she's holding a beautiful harp, which is a heart shape. This symbolizes you actually doing what you truly wish to do, being your authentic self, and through that is bringing you what you truly wish to do and truly want to accomplish. Knight of Cups can be symbolizing an emotionally fulfilling offer coming into your life. This can be a partner coming into your life that will be also satisfying for you, Virgo. And another thing here with the Knight of Cups energy, this can be an offer overall that will really bring this satisfaction. So it can be, at the end of the day, a material thing too. Okay? But it's not in the negative sense. It's going to have a positive energy. We have divine masculine coming for you. If you have Taurus in your chart, that one got the divine feminine. So go ahead and watch that one as well. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So this can also now, I feel like, symbolizes with divine masculine. Maybe there are some things that you can offer that you're preparing, cooking it right now. It's time, when the time comes, put it out there, show it off, and be proud of it. Maybe if this is a product, start selling it, okay? If this is an idea or a teaching, start teaching it. Let's see what your affirmation has to say. I am worth loving. And some of you maybe even manifesting love and giving and receiving simultaneously that good love. I do not have to I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. I love that for you guys. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, there's some other videos here that you might enjoy, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.